We are rapidly getting really cold temperatures here in Mandeville, Manchester, and it is amazingly welcomed. You know, we can finally start to breathe a sigh of relief from all the heat that we were having back in the summer, and just start to look forward to the cooling down phase as we go through this rainy season and these hurricane watches that we're on. Hopefully we won't have any of the winds, just the rains, because we need it in moderation, and the cool temperatures that comes with it.
Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. Jam Fam, come hang with me.
Hello, Wagwan. Big up yourself, whether you're there, yard, or you're there abroad. Welcome back to another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. The summer holidays is fast fading behind us. The back to school rush is finally easing its way out of our schedule, and things are returning back to normal. Nevertheless, there are a little bit of video footage that we have from the summer with the children and one of the activities they got up to, and I thought that I would share that here with you. So I said we should go outside and play tag. They said they don't want to do that. So I said, well, we need to find something that we're going to do because we need to do something productive and no gadgets. So they have a no gadget challenge that they're having to go through, but they don't want to play tag outside. So each person have now been given the opportunity to choose something that they're going to do. So this is what they've chosen. So Khalil, what are you doing?
Coloring.
Okay, so you're doing coloring. That's your artwork for the session, right? Okay, Keisha, what are you doing?
Word search.
So you're finding a word search. How is it going for you?
Good.
Okay, you're liking it? Okay. And Eliona,
I'm crocheting.
what are you doing?
Crocheting.
What are you making?
A turtle.
A turtle. Can I see what it should look like when it's finished? Okay. And can I see what it looks like now?
A shell.
Okay, so you're working on the shell. Okay. And yours truly is going to go do some work that unfortunately requires using the screen. About your project, what inspired you making it?
Boredom.
Okay. Well, it's the heart at which you get to learn new things. When you feel that you're bored, because you've got to figure out a way of eradicating that feeling. And so you turn to crocheting. The turtle? Or is it a turtle or tortoise?
A turtle.
A turtle, okay. So why did you decide that you're going to make it?
Because I wanted to.
Okay. So why didn't you want to go outside and play tag?
Because I don't want to play tag.
Okay. So I gave you a solution, you didn't take it. So you're doing your solution, and that's fine. It's okay to do your own solution because you're getting gratification from it.
We can play tag.
Okay. Well, we'll see if you guys want to. Keisha?
Keisha, do you want to play tag?
No,
Why did you choose the word search?
because I was bored.
Okay, and so you figure that this is your way of resolving it?
No,
Is the boredom because you have no gadget challenge?
no,
So why do you feel bored?
because there's nothing to do.
What do you mean?
Because all the games that you choose is boring.
So they've managed to survive the no gadget challenge, barely. And so now we're moving over to giving them a chance to do something else whilst we're at home, because today's a home day. So this is what they're going to do. So who wants to tell me what they're doing? Okay, go ahead. Exactly, Khalil.
You cannot see. It says brownies.
And so we're going to make what we're making, Khalil?
The brownies.
We're going to be making brownies. And Keisha, do you want any special addition to the brownie, or you're okay with it as is?
Special. I'm okay with it.
Okay, so what did you want to add to it special, Khalil?
Syrup.
Okay, so it's fudge brownie. It's already massively sweet, so I don't think we need to add any more sweetness to it. Oh, after you have it, you want to have some syrup with it? Okay. And who's going to get started then? So everybody's ready to start. We all wash hands.
See.
And we're all ready to go?
See.
Okay. So who's already read the instructions?
Me.
Okay. So let's get cooking.
We have to pre.
3, 2. Okay, so who's going to explain to me the next stage?
Deja.
Okay.
So,
KJ don't want to explain? Okay.
the first one is to preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 162 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And then grease the pan.
Okay. So I'll do those two things. I'll preheat and I'll grease. So what are you guys going to do?
We have to stir the brownie mix, then a third cup of vegetable oil, and 2 tablespoons of water and 1 single egg together. And it says we have to mix it 50 times. Butter may be lumpy, spread in pan.
And so you don't need milk, cow's milk. You just need water and egg.
But we don't have the third cup measurement.
Okay. Well, we have it somewhere else, so we'll have to use some a different arrangement for it.
So
we'll
what
see.
is 1/3 cup in tablespoons?
We'll work it out, and then we get going. So you guys are going to get that done, and I'll get mine done. Okay? Let him see in there.
No, but it's smelling it.
Oh. Okay. So go ahead, do your thing.
Top to top. Make sure there's no more.
So what's Color's job?
She's going to pour the oil into the pan.
How much?
Just pour what I pour. There's not enough oil. Pour it.
I'll get you the next one.
Hold it over the pan. Pour. Pour. All of it. Pour.
This is actually a lot of oil.
Pour.
I don't know why it's fun.
Pour.
You find it fun, Color? Awesome.
Now we have to do the water.
And then mixing.
So now we're going to pour in. I've already preheated the oven and I've greased the tray. So are we ready? And you three have mixed and mixed. So we're going to take turns to fill up the thing.
Me.
And remember, we just want to do it like half the way up because it's going to rise.
That's really. Jack and Jill, we're not doing it.
Take your.
Why do I always have to go last? Kaisa.
Kalel.
Yes.
Push the water in. With the spoon.
Okay, and you guys just fill out the rest now, and then
Yeah. So you can have.
I'll put it in the oven when you get to that point, okay? Let me know, and I'll come back and put it in. You can't wait, Khalil?
No.
Ah. So is somebody going to have the bowl and somebody have the spoon?
Me.
So who's getting the spoon?
Oh. I'm getting the bowl.
That's more bigger. Just like porridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Chocolate? You have chocolate porridge, Khalil? You don't want any, Keisha?
Come here.
Okay, come back, Khalil. She said she don't want any.
Actually, tastes like porridge.
Okay. Well, do
The
enjoy.
audience can have some.
Okay. Do enjoy. I'm going to go put the... Why did you guys decide to do muffin instead of a tray?
Portion control.
Okay. And, well, I guess it's easier to share that way too. So I'm going to go put it in the oven.
If we did it with normal bangers, we'd have to get a ruler and size it up with someone I'm sure would be complaining. Then you got the smallest one.
Okay.
They can't complain though because they're the same size.
And this is what it looks like now that it's done. My father just came by to visit, and this is what he brought me. I'm just going to show you. I just started to eat and I thought, let me share it with you. So here we go. I don't know what you guys call it in your region that you're from, but we call it guava in Jamaica and in Manchester. And this one is the pink flesh. That's nice and soft. Do you eat the skin where you're from, or do you just eat the bit on the inside? Or do you eat just the skin and not the bit on the inside? How do you eat it? Do tell us in the comment down below. But this one is lovely. Unfortunately for me, neither of these two people want any. So I can have it by myself. Before we know it, in a couple days it will be October, and then we can simply say it's 90 days to the end of the year. And it's just so amazing that it's only the other day that we were saying Happy New Year, and the year just began, and all the plans that we have to get through for the year. How many of yours have you managed to tick off your list so far? Tell us in the comments down below. Are you one of those people who's going through the mad rush of trying to get as much of it done as you can before you hit those remaining 90 days? We've been working tirelessly through hours and have managed to get through quite a few of the things that we have on our list, and are trying to keep with the pace of the plans and the things that we said that we would get through for this year. And so whilst we didn't make reservations, we actually made plans for things that we want to get done, so that we are using our time in the best way that we possibly can whilst we are paving out or return and settling in Jamaica. And so things are going pretty well with regards to our plans. Some things, of course, are outside of your control, and those things you try to see how you can work around to make sure that you get as much of it done as you possibly can. Many of you have said that December is your point of return, when you are going to be returning back to Jamaica. How's that plan going? Let us know in the comment down below. And there are others of you who have been putting your plan over an extended period of time, and we just want to know, we just want to do a check-in. How are you doing with that plan? And or have you put it on the back burner? Just want to make sure that you're keeping it in the forefront of your mind, and remembering your why for why you want to return in the first place, and then how to see how you can work that through. And there are many people who are asking questions. Some of you have contacted us and we've responded to you with regards to your journey and your process, and we appreciate that you trust us enough to come to us to ask us those questions, and we do appreciate that. And so we hope that if this year was the year that you plan to come home, that everything is working together for your good and for the good of your plan that you have set out. It's an immense undertaking to come to the decision that you're going to be moving back to Jamaica from wherever you're moving from, especially if you've already established yourself and is living a life that many people would consider to be a good life and a middle class and upper lifestyle wherever you are, and then making that decision to return to Jamaica. But whatever your state or your situation is, where in the country that you're at, making the decision to come back to Jamaica is never going to be one of the easiest things to do, considering the fact that you're moving from a higher income country to that of a lower income country when it comes down to GDP, and hence the accessibility to credit and some of the conveniences that you will be able to have access to where you are. And so I admire you for making the decision and for working at it, and I'm hoping that it will all pan out in the way that you intend for it to go. Of course, there are going to always be bits of information that you hear about Jamaica, and in essence, I want to remind you that, you know, the media does a very good job at trying to paint a picture of Jamaica that oftentimes isn't what is experienced by the majority of people who are living on the island. And of course they have their own reasons for why they're going to do that. Of course, negative publicity tend to sell, because people want to hear and want to watch and want to see what those things are. And so maybe that's one of their reasons for doing it. But whatever their reason, they know. what their reasons are. However, there are several of us here living in Jamaica who've returned and are enjoying living here in Jamaica, and several people who've made the choice not to leave Jamaica in the first place, in spite of the fact that they had the opportunities and the means to do so, because they realize that living here is nowhere near the picture that we see painted, whether it's on mainstream media or on social media platforms by individuals who, it's like when you hear somebody go on and they make a comment about a company in the country you're living, for example, and you know for definite that you've had experience with the company, and you've heard many other people who've had experience with the company, and their experience and your experience is one that is very good, and you've had positive interactions with the company and you've had good service from them. However, this one person is out on the media platform and lambasting that company for whatever reason that they've had an encounter with, and for them that's just how they feel that they are able to best resolve their problem, by going out and naming and shaming. And some people go online to do just that, to be able to go out there and just vent and lambast without any consideration for the reputation of the country and for the image that they're creating in the minds of other people. And whether that's on social media or even the mainstream media platforms, they do pretty much the same thing, because at the end of the day they need to news sell, and so they're going to sell whatever news that they can find in whatever way. And to actually go and look for good news takes time and effort, you know, to go and find good news to report on. And some people just don't want to go through the process of doing all of that work when they can find other things that they know will fill the media waves and people will watch it, without the consideration of the impact of their choice and their decision that they're making. So I want you to take all of those information with a pinch of salt, and remember that crime is everywhere. And there are many people in Jamaica who are unaffected by crime. And of course, sadly, that there are quite a few who are. And that happens just about anywhere you are, and those people who are affected by it for various reasons, you know, and it's unfortunate for those people who are in the wrong place at the wrong time and get caught up in things that have negative impact on them and on their family. I do take my safety and the safety of my family very, very seriously, and I believe that I have a responsibility to make sure that we're always in a position where we're feeling safe. So far, and praise Yah, we have not been in a situation where we feel unsafe thus far. You see in our summer holiday footage, we were out in the night going to places in Portland, and in Montego Bay, we went to the beach, the night beach. You know, we wouldn't go out and do those things if we felt for any reason that it was going to be unsafe for us, for our children, for our family as a whole. So I would urge you to make sure that you are looking for the information in a group of places. Of course, the information that's curated on YouTube by many of us who've returned and are showcasing what life is like in Jamaica is going to be information that we choose to share. However, there are quite a few of us who are doing a very balanced effort to be authentic in what we're showing you, and to ensure that you're seeing Jamaica in a balanced view. So you're seeing some of the good things and some of the bad. And by no means is Jamaica perfect, just like nowhere else is. And so you just have to choose the things that you're prepared to compromise on for your overall good. So it's all about, what is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you're aspiring to do when you return, or when you're choosing to make that step of return? And really and truly weigh up, are you going to be getting that here? Are you going to be getting that if you come to Jamaica? And if you believe that you will, then we just have to take some of the good with the bad. You know, I was talking to somebody who's returned quite a few years now, and she was saying to me she had to make up her mind that coming to Jamaica is going to be something that's good for her, and she has to recognize that there are different products, different companies that's here, and she'll just have to adapt and use the things that they have here, because some of them are just as good, if not even better, than what she would have gotten elsewhere. And so she's changed her approach of wanting to buy stuff overseas and shipped it to herself here, and just use the things that are here. And that's just one of the things, you know, where we've seen she's back, she's enjoying herself, and she doesn't want to leave Jamaica for any reason. And there are quite a lot of those people who are out there who are living those life, and they're doing so silently. And we're looking forward to being able to showcase some of their experiences on here at some point in the near future. However, whatever your decision is, make sure that it's your decision, and do not allow other people to deter you from making the decision to come back to Jamaica. And that's where I'm going to say, make it your vision, your aspiration, and then work towards achieving if that is actually and truly what you want to do.
The Jam Fam family. We're Irie, living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. The Jam Fam family. We're Irie, living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam Fam family, the Jam Fam family, yeah. Jam Fam, hang with me.
Thank you so much for staying with us here as usual. We appreciate you and we value your company. We value your time that you spend watching each of our video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. So take care and bye for now.